What is up and welcome back. So by now it is late October, flounder season is about to close for the next month and a half, and I'm hoping that every single one of y'all has had the chance to go out there, catch some flounder and enjoy it while it lasts. And also, if you're lucky enough to have a flounder or two in the freezer, then today this video is for you because I'm going to be making Boudin stuffed flounder, actually jalapeno Boudin stuffed flounder. And I know it's pretty simple to make stuffed flounder, but I'm going to be showing you a few little tips and tricks I use every time I make stuffed flounder to just bring it to the next level. So stay tuned, I hope you'll enjoy. Alright, so let's start by going over our ingredients. Now, obviously right here we have our flounder, and this is one I've flayed a little bit differently. Instead of just cutting out the bones and doing the pocket method or cutting the flounder right down the middle for stuffing it, I just went ahead and took the fillets off on each side in one whole piece. So we have one whole piece right here, 2 fillets, and one whole piece on the bottom, 2 fillets. This is definitely the way I'm going to be filleting flounder from now on if I'm going to be stuffing them, because it completely gets rid of all the bones that you usually are worrying about for whenever you cut the bones out for stuffing. So we got that right there, and then what we're going to be stuffing it with, like I said, is jalapeno Boudin. And if you can't find any, like a little private meat market or whatever, this is definitely your second best option. At least that's what I think. This is DJ's jalapeno Boudin. You can find this at HEB, probably some other places, but that's where we get it. And then we have spray butter, because this is way better than normal butter. It allows you to cover every single square inch of the flounder, front and back. And yeah, you can add it while it's still in the oven over time, and it gives a nice thin coating, so it's not just like a puddle of butter in there. And then other than that, we just have a little bit of salt, and then the super special ingredient is some hot paprika, which this is going to give it a nice color, nice flavor, and also a nice little crust on that skin on the outside. So let's get right into it. Alright, so we're going to start by covering the skin of our flounder with a few squirts of butter. On top of that, we're going to go ahead and put some paprika on it. This is going to be going on the bottom of the pan, so that should be a good amount. Flip that over. Now what we're going to do is squirt the inside of the fish, get it nice and coated. Same thing on the top fillet. Then we're going to go ahead and season it up with a little bit of salt here. We don't need really any other seasoning besides this, because the Boudin has all the flavor in it that we want. So we've got the salt, a little bit of paprika on the inside, of course. The good thing about paprika is that it's not too strong of a flavor, but it does have a little taste to it, mild taste, but still. Alright, now that we have that on there, we're going to go ahead and take our Boudin. This comes in lengths, short lengths, but cut the casing off, just like that. We're just going to go ahead and break it up and lay it inside the bottom one. I guess you could leave it in the link if you want, but this is just going to make it easier to eat later. So break this up. I don't even think we're going to need the whole other one, just depends on the size of the flounder. But we'll cut this down to about halfway. Alright, add this in here on the bottom. Nice and mashed together. Looking good, maybe add a little bit more. We're basically just making a nice little bed with this stuffing. Now we're going to wash our hands before we go on to the next part. So we've got all the Boudin we want in there. Next step is to do more spray butter. And I know it looks like a lot, but this stuff comes out in very small amounts whenever you spray it. So perfectly evenly coat that. And then we're going to put our top fillet on right here. And kind of pat it down to close it off on the sides. Just like that. Then we do more spray butter on top once again, and the last layer of spray butter for now. And paprika. This is going to give it that great color on top. Nice little crispiness too. After you get that done, it's time to put it in the oven. So we got the oven set to 350, and we're going to go ahead and start off with about 20 to 25 minutes, because as you all know, fish doesn't take too long to cook. One thing you don't want to do is overcook your fish. So 20 minutes, and then we'll check it and see if it needs a little bit more. Alright, well, it's been 20 minutes here. We're going to check our flounder. We can see that it's not quite done yet, but what we're going to do is we're going to pull it out. This is a very important step. We're going to pull it out right up here on the stove. And we're going to go ahead and add some more spray butter to it, because that is a secret trick right there. As you can see, our skin is already getting a nice little crust on it. We'll add some more butter and then we'll throw it back in there. Really douse it up good. Perfect. Now we're going to throw it back in there for about 5 to 10 minutes, should be somewhere around there, and it's gonna be ready to eat. All right, so I said I was gonna show y'all a few tips and tricks on making stuffed flounder, how to take it to the next level. One of those, which is the most simple thing ever, is spray butter. If you're not already using this, you definitely should be. Like I said before, it covers the whole fish evenly, and it allows you to add it on as you go, not just have a big pool of butter anywhere. The other one was the hot paprika, because that adds a great, like, the slightest bit of spiciness ever, just a very small amount, but also gives it the good color on the top. And the last and final one is something I'm gonna show you all in a minute. So after this timer goes off, it has 3 more minutes right here. We're gonna put the oven on broil, and we're gonna let it broil for about 1 to 2 minutes, or 2 to 3 minutes, somewhere around there, just to get the top nice and crispy. And that's gonna change the game right there. So that's something that you wanna do for, like I said, only about 2 to 3 minutes, because you don't wanna set it and leave it for 10, because it'll burn it super quick. So we're gonna do that after this timer goes off, and then we're gonna be ready to eat. So I'll see y'all once we turn the oven on broil. All right, oven just went off again. We can take a look at the fish. It's definitely done now. So what we're gonna do, go ahead and turn the oven off. Then we're gonna go to broil. We want to broil on high and start. Like I said, you don't wanna leave this for more than about 2 to 3 minutes. This can make or break the fish. So we're gonna set our timer for 2 minutes, and now we wait. Also, I forgot to mention, you're gonna wanna give it a couple more squirts of spray butter before you turn it on broil, just so it doesn't dry it out too much, and that's also gonna help the skin crisp up. While the 2 minutes is up, you can see it bubbling on the top right there. That fish is ready, so we're gonna go ahead and take it out and put it on the plate, and it's ready to go. All right, we're about to give this stuffed flounder a try here, but real quick, I just want to say the great thing about stuffed flounder is that you can pretty much stuff it with whatever you want, and it's going to be absolutely amazing. And if you're not already doing Boudin or trying Boudin, you should definitely give it a try because, well, first of all, the rice complements the fish so well, and then other than that, it took all of about 2 minutes to stuff this thing. I just cut the casing off, threw the links in there, and it was ready to go. So anyways, let's give it a try. Got a good bite off the side right here. Nice piece of fish. Ooh. Boudin mixed up, it looks great. Yeah, that's super good. That's definitely like a 10. The jalapeno Boudin is super good. A little bit of spice, not too much. But yeah, so super good. Hope y'all enjoyed. Definitely try this out at home, make it for yourself. Flounder fishing gonna be closed for the next month and a half, but maybe there'll be some after it opens back up. Anyways, thanks for watching. Hit that like button, leave a comment down below. Subscribe if you're not already. If you are, thank you so much. Until next time, peace.